All right, welcome back. Another edition Tuesday night, live from Redhook here at the Function House. We got a packed house here tonight
Came with a bus. He came with the bus.
to witness the unveiling of DJ Unique at the Function House.
Yeah. Guys talking to the mic.
Yeah, man.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me, man. I just want to commend you guys on doing an awesome show and what you guys got going on. It's crazy.
You like the mic stands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mic stands just for me?
Yeah.
A little awkward over here.
Yeah. It looks
Well,
good,
welcome,
though.
man.
It
Welcome
looks
to
good.
Redhook. You don't come to Redhook often, do you?
Nah. Just when I come to the Function House.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
were out of the Function House for a few shows, right?
Yeah. My boy Tio.
Yep.
My man Encore. I'm like a regular fan.
I seen you a lot this summer.
Yeah?
Yeah,
The shore.
Yeah, I was on the shore this summer.
Had you down the
Heavy.
shore.
That's right.
You was rocking down there with us also.
I know. Had a good time, man.
The shore is-
It's always fun in the summer, man.
The shore is back, man.
I don't know about the winter, though, but summertime is correct.
True.
So let's talk about how you got into this whole game.
It's going to be...
It's been a while. Let's try to get a
What
short.
are you trying to say?
You're
No,
an
no.
OG, man.
What are you
You're an
trying to
OG.
Jersey
No.
OG.
But see, OGs, we like to have OGs on the show because there's so much that we could talk about.
That means we're very experienced in what we got going on.
That's right.
Yes.
And in the industry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is going to be a 3-part show, I guess.
No, we're gonna sum it up.
All right.
We're gonna get the
No,
quick
but
version.
we got time. Don't feel like you're rushed.
No, we're going to make it happen.
wanna
We're gonna
hear
take
it.
some
We
questions
wanna
from
hear it,
the
yes.
audience too.
Awesome.
So
Let's see. I got to say, for me, I had a best friend of mine that used to live across the street from me, Steven Santiago. His brother was a DJ
So where'd you grow up?
in Red Bank, New Jersey.
Okay.
You know, I was born, wasn't born in Red Bank. My pops was in the military. He was in the Navy, so I was born on an Army base, an Eatontown, Fort Monmouth Army base, which is not there no more. I was there for like a year and then moved to Red Bank. Went to high school, all my years in Red Bank. Anyway, my friend of mine, his brother was a DJ, Joey Santiago. Me and Steve would sneak up in his room when he wasn't there. He probably don't know. If he's watching right now, that's how we learned how to DJ. Sneaking up in his room and just wiggy on the 1 and 2s. Didn't know what we were doing.
they had
but,
1200s.
A lot of people used to do the sneak.
Yeah, he didn't
I
have
did the snake.
1200s, but he did have 2 turntables at that time. And I just loved it, man. I fell in love with it from day one, I got to say.
And how old were you at this time?
I had to be middle school, you know? So probably like 5th or 6th grade, you know?
So you had the bug early.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was more just being the man at that time. When you were the DJ
Oh,
at
yeah,
that
of course.
time, you know?
Coming through the club of crates.
Exactly. You know, and that led me to actually wanting to DJ at a roller rink that was around my way. But at that time, you couldn't just go and DJ. You had to pay your dues, chain of command. So had to work in the skate room,
Yep.
had to clean wheels, you know what I mean? And from there, you got on to be a floor guard. From a floor guard, you made your way into the DJ booth. So I did all that just to DJ. Even though I could DJ at the time, but you had to pay your dues.
So who were the people DJing? Sorry, Mike.
That's
Who were the
all right.
people that were at the roller rink DJing at the time when you were just working there?
Oh man, a friend of mine's named Jason was DJing. Also, a buddy of mine, which actually became my best friend and my business partner, my boy Richie Britt. You know, he was DJing. We actually met at the roller rink on a Sunday afternoon. I remember like it was yesterday. Our mom used to drop us off. We would go in the corner and break dance. You know, on a Sunday at the roller rink. So we became very good friends. But at that roller rink, which was legendary at the time, America on Wheels in Eatontown, they would have people like LL Cool J, Salt and Pepper, you know, Big Daddy Kane would all come and perform at that roller rink. And there was a guy named AC who would throw all these hip-hop parties there. So we used to go there, hang out, and then I end up working for him and open up for all these big major acts at the time. You know, like LL had like 1 single out, you know, my radio and stuff like that. So they all came through.
That's great, man.
So where'd you used to buy records out in Jersey? What was like the spot?
Oh, here's another story. Down from my roller rink, I had a friend of mine named Ron Mack who had a record store called Mack Records. And it was actually literally like the next plaza down from the roller rink. So I would go down there and hang out, you know. We became very good friends. I ended up working there some days for him, selling records and stuff like that. And so I would go there. I would go to Beach City Records in Long Branch. And that was really it. as far as like, wax. Also, in my hometown, there was a place called Jack's Music Store. They were there for a long time, so they had a nice selection also.
Okay.
Good.
No, go ahead.
No, good.
So were you gravitating towards hip hop music when you were first DJing?
It was both. It was hip hop and freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle. Working at the roller rink, played a lot of freestyle. So
Jersey had a big freestyle crowd, right?
yeah, man, still do. Believe it or not, you throw
Yeah.
a freestyle party in Jersey, they come out and support. Vitale,
You're my dream girl.
Yeah, so it was like taking an acapella, to a freestyle record and mixing it with a beat. That's how I learned how to mix.
So we can't talk about Unique without mentioning Showboat, right? Because you guys went hand in hand for a while.
Unique and Showboat show, man.
Right.
The places that we've
Abyss.
been and the parties that we used to do at Club Abyss was still legendary. I still sometimes during the Christmas time would go in the mall and I would see people that used to go to Wildlife Wednesday. They'd be like, you know how many classes I missed of college on a
I was
Thursday because of
one
you
of them.
guys? Wildlife Wednesday was legendary. It was crazy.
Yeah, Wednesdays
I
was
remember
great.
that was a great party. I mean, over at like 145, right?
Well,
Lights came
no,
on.
that was later on. But at first, we went to 3 o'clock. And then the town came down a little hard, and then they shut us down.
'Cause that party was that
at
crazy.
2 o'clock. Yeah, it was crazy.
I used to get a call. I used to get the call from Unique. Yo, come bring crate. I used to go there.
What car did you have?
I had a Mitsubishi Galant.
Say it again.
The Mitsubishi Galant, a maroon Mitsubishi Galant at the time.
Yeah, man. Everybody would come on a regular, That was like enough flex. Sometimes it just come through and be like, yo, Unique, let me rock a couple records and just rock.
Yeah.
The party was that crazy.
How long did
Wildlife
that
Wednesday.
party last for?
I probably did it Wildlife Wednesday for about, I'm going to say a good 8 years.
Wow.
A good 8 years on a Wednesday.
I don't think we met through that party, though. Did we meet through that party? We met through New York City on the Move.
NYC on the Move. Yep.
Yep.
That's how we met, When they
Doing the
used to-
travel gigs,
Yeah.
LA, Vegas, Cancun.
Come on.
Yeah,
Legendary. NYC on the Move. Chris Rita, my boy Carmine.
Yep. That was a good time, man.
Cancun.
So how did you
know?
break into that club scene? Like, how did you get connected with these guys, these promoters that put you on?
I would say
They were very picky.
yeah. Actually, when you were a New Jersey DJ, your biggest thing was to make it in the city. Being in Jersey was cool, but you always wanted to be in the city at that time. It was legendary. So when I was doing Club Abyss, we had a couple of promoters. My man Stan K, you probably know Stan K.
Yeah.
He still was doing it, and my boy Chris C of Legends. They brought me to do after hours. They needed a Jersey following for after hours at the tunnel. In the library downstairs,
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was me and my boy DJ 00 from Brooklyn,
Oh, 007, yeah.
Yeah, 007. So that's how it all started, actually.
That's how we met, through 007.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Legendary.
what was that like doing after hours at the tunnel?
It was crazy because I would get done at Abyss at like around, break out of there at 2:30, then shoot into the city, find parking, lug my records in, and I probably went on like around 4 o'clock in the morning at the tunnel.
And you played till what time?
7,
Straight hip hop?
straight hip hop. Yeah, straight hip hop. And reggae,
And there was no drugs in the club at that time, right?
downstairs at downstairs in the hip hop room. No, I don't know what went on upstairs. But in the
They
library,
trickled down to the library.
in the library, you remember, and you remember in the library, the DJ booth was set up. You faced the wall. You didn't face the crowd, if you remember that.
Yep.
It was dope though. It was my first experience in the city. My first club going to the city, believe it or not, was Studio 54. If
Really?
you remember, they used to do a hip hop night at Studio 54 back in the day.
No, I don't remember that. I
That
don't
was,
remember
that
that.
was it. That was
Crazy.
before my time.
That was Jungle Brothers was out, and Break for Love was out at that time.
So this was probably the second iteration of Studio 54, obviously.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it,
yeah.
So
This was the
had to be
early
like,
80s?
No, probably mid to late 80s, like 85 to like 88, right?
Yeah, probably,
Or maybe
probably,
early
yeah,
90s, yeah. Yeah.
Before the 90s, so it might have been
yeah,
like,
like
88
85,
was like
yeah,
my
yeah.
first time.
Because
It
my
was-
brother used to go
Yeah.
to Studio. I remember him always
Yeah.
talking about Studio 54.
system was crazy. I couldn't believe I was in there.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So in the grind that went into it in the beginning, what do you think was the first breaking point you got? What was that first promoter or that first club you did that you wanted to turn it into a business for yourself?
You know what? Everybody in their career has a person that that you meet that moves you on to the next level. And I got to say, for me, was my man Ted the Dillinger. Ted put me on when he was rocking. Remember, he used to do Envy.
Envy,
in
yes.
the city. That party was hot. It
Was that Sunday night?
I think it was Wednesday.
Was it a Wednesday?
I think it was a Wednesday. So it was like back in the day. It was like a lot of celebrities used to go
it was
there.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it might have been Tuesday because
yeah,
I
it
was
was
working
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday.
Thanks, Vin.
Yeah. So I met Ted, and the relationship with him was crazy. That's how I got, believe it or not, in Cancun with NYC and the Move, Hunter Mountain and stuff like that.
So he was working for like Joe Morrissey and Artie and those guys,
yep,
right?
Exactly.
So
Joe
they were
and
doing
Artie.
all those parties.
Yep,
yeah.
The World. Remember
Yep,
The World?
The World.
Danny Chetos used to
Yep.
the main room, and Ted would do the VIP hip hop room. So I would rock that with them and my boys Jerry X and Alan Ash. I'm sorry, was the promoters from Jersey that brought the Jersey crowd back in the day.
So what after Abyss? What happened? Like you had that run at Abyss, and then what clubs were you working at after Abyss? Because I remember I was coming to Abyss on a Wednesday on a regular. After that died down, what happened?
After that, I was doing more in the city. I was at Eugene's.
Oh yes, 24th Street.
Yep, I would do Spirit. If you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
In the
club.
city.
Yeah,
I used to
28th
do it
Street?
with Stretch. Stretch would come in there and they would book Stretch, the promoters.
That was like JP was doing that after Sound Factory, right? After
Yep.
that play, after Sound
Yep,
Factory.
after
and
Sound
Spirit
Factory
was
goes.
big
Yep.
thing.
Yep. I did the Chapel in the Limelight. I would do the opposite day of what Riz and Sis would do back in the day. Man, ran through the city.
You did.
A lot of places.
And that was a good time that you went to
Yeah,
the
was
city.
yeah. I mean, well, for our age group, I think it was the best time. The
Yeah.
Limelight, Palladium, Tunnel,
Yeah.
all those clubs.
Yeah.
Did a lot of stuff for Ophir.
Yes.
I remember him, yeah.
Ophir, the man.
Manny, shout out to Manny.
Yep.
Phil Spector.
Oh, yep. Spectre. Yep. What was that club? On Barrack Street. I did.
Tilt.
Culture?
Culture Club.
Culture Club?
Then there was Tilt.
Remember, you used to climb up the.
Oh, Float. Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The booth was crazy. Had to
There
climb
was a
up.
ladder, and that was vinyl.
Yeah.
You had to carry crates.
Had to carry
up.
your vinyl up there.
If your boy left you at the end of the night, you were
You
done.
were done. It was a good time though.
So what was your most memorable DJ experience, like, in terms of, like,
We
back
want to know
in
the
those
worst
days?
experience too.
Yeah, the best and the worst,
I'm gonna
I
give you
guess.
both at the same time. We were in Cancun, NYC and the Move, Coco Bongo. It was me and Hex Hector. He was on in the main room. Or we both were on the main room, but he would play from the DJ booth. And if you remember Coco Bongo, they would have the hip hop guy all the way
On the
up
top, yep.
where the lights were. So Hex Hector was playing, and it was my turn. So they go, all right. And it was like, cause it looked like a gazillion people from there, that was in the club. All right, give it up for DJ Unique. He hit the lights on me. I freeze. Literally. My boy was like, yo, drop your song. Play your record. So I'm looking down. I dropped my first record. After that, everything was good, but, it
That's
was
not that
crazy.
bad.
It was crazy. Let me see. Worst experience. That had to be one of, like, freezing in front of all them people and then looking up at you and making
What was it
noise.
like, the being so high up that you got, like...
Yeah, and just looking down, I didn't realize how high we were, and I looked down, I was like, whoa, and I just seen a sea of people. I froze. It was
You
just
scared
like,
of heights?
Nah, scared of all them people at that time,
So you still managed to keep busy in this business, which is
Yeah,
great.
man.
I mean, this whole summer you were rocking a lot.
It's a grind. You always got to stay on your grind, you know what I mean? And no matter what goes on as far as technology and stuff like that, we try to fight as OGs, but eventually we give in.
So what do you find is the most difficult thing right now being a DJ?
I would say, believe it or not, dealing with the owners and what they expect from you. Back in the day, they booked you or they booked me. We came and DJ'd and that was it. Nowadays, they want you to book tables. They want to see how many people's on your guest list. They want to see your social media.
You got no problem with a guest list.
So that would be it. Like, to be a DJ today, these young kids, I don't know how they do it. You got to wear many hats.
What about keeping up with the music? Do you find that challenging?
Yes and no. You know, nowadays you have access to the internet. You know, back in the day we went record shopping. You know, which I miss. I still order wax today. You know, I'll go online. I'll see something.
You looking to buy some?
I'll buy it.
I'll sell you the whole collection.
Yeah. Listen, I pay $165 a month just to store my wax.
Really?
Just to store in storage. I don't even touch it. In storage. You know.
Do you want to sell any?
Can't get rid of it. It's a part of me.
You think about
Yeah.
selling
You
it
know?
at all?
Actually, I did a couple friends of mine when everybody switched over to computer. They were selling off their whole library.
Yeah.
I was almost like, nah, I can't. There's too much history in there.
Yeah. There are records that are worth money.
I got one of the most expensive, I say, Jay-Z records. Remember Give It To Me when I came out? Was playing at Abyss. I shot to the city to go get it, right? Just to get 2 records, whatever. Waited, finally got my hands on 2 copies, parked right in front of Rock and Soul.
Got a ticket.
Come out,
Did you get a ticket out there?
They told
no
you?
car.
Oh, man.
So that Jay-Z record cost me like $300 and something dollars.
You must have played that song like a million
yeah,
times that
it was
night.
crazy. But I love it.
So if anybody has a question for DJ Unique on the feed, now's the time. So where are the clubs you're playing now?
Now in the city, you can catch me at a Refinery Rooftop Hotel. Also, Libations with my boy Louis Mo, you know, one of the resident OGs.
Oh, so you're
also.
in there in good company.
Yeah, and still rocking down the shore strong. You
Yeah,
know?
I know that.
You know, you check me out with my boys at Tiki. I do the holiday weekends with them. Tiki Mondays in Point.
That party, I love the whole concept of that party.
It's
And I
crazy.
really don't get a chance to talk about it,
It's
but
a Monday party.
yes. And the reason why that Monday's done for DJ Tempo, I think it's amazing.
Yep. You know, he took it from ground zero, and we all go there on a Monday, support, you know, and rock
That's like
out
the
for
new
Tempo.
Neptunes.
Yeah, it's bananas. Also, I do a party at the Beachcomber Rooftop. It's a rooftop in Seaside, which holds about, you can put like 400 people on this rooftop, you know. Still, believe it or not, I'm still in the Hamptons on holiday weekends at Beach Bar with my boy Doug O'Mara. So I'm staying busy.
How's the Hamptons these days?
Not like it used to be. It's only a couple spots, and you got your bougie spots and stuff like that. But, you know, nothing like Neptune's.
Yeah.
You know, I had a chance to play there a couple times because my man Riz was stuck in Cancun, you know. So Fucci was like, yo, Unique, I need you to do a hip-hop set, you know. And it was raining. They still was rocking. Shout out to Fucci.
So Mark B got a question for you.
Whoa, Mark B.
Who they helped start AP, New Jersey Underground?
Who started AP New Jersey Underground? That had to be either him, Glenn Garcia, and my man DJ Jarrett. You know, also some awesome house DJs from my era. You know,
And what was that exactly?
that must have been a party they started. You know, it's crazy because from where I come from, in my little era, you had me, Denny Chetos, Johnny Vicious, Kurt Lopez, you know, all in the same hood. So we all grew up together, all grew up playing the same spots, you know.
Yep.
So Mr. Menson, why haven't you gone into ownership or partnership to open your own place?
Actually, Menson, I was partners in an after-hours club called the Headquarters in Asbury Park way back when, you know. It was like 3 of us, and it was a juice bar. And we opened up at I think we opened at 2 in the morning, you know. I was still working at the roller rink at the time, so it was just too hard.
Favorite house DJ right now, Brandon Alex. I don't want to mess up his last name, but favorite house DJ right
Let me
now.
see. If I had to go out to hear someone, it would be Eric Murillo, you know. The passion that he
That's because he
gives.
played in Jersey a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's from Jersey.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
What I mean?
He
So-
played in Deco a lot.
Yeah, he used to kill Deco.
Actually, the first time he played at Deco, I used to do a Thursday party, and I believe that was the first time he played at Deco. Was New Society Thursdays. And that party was legendary also.
DJ Encore wants your autograph after the interview.
Mo Green wants to know, how'd you like playing the Casbah with him?
Whoa, Mr. Mo Green. That's another.
Again, a lot of love on the feed,
Yeah,
man.
Mo Green was my man. Mo Green was actually the first person that looked out for me in Atlantic City. Actually, I was playing next door, at what was the club next door? Mo Green, what was that club next door?
Anyway,
I was playing there, and I shot over there because Mo Green was rocking on a Saturday, and he was like, "Yo, you want to drop a set?" So I had a couple records in my bag, had wax, and I went on. I did a rock set, believe it or not. And the manager came up and was like, "Yo, how would you like to play here? We'd like to book you, give you a contract." And I did Casbah. I had a nice contract with Casbah for like 3 or 4 years. Yep.
Really?
Marty Rock said that me and you look like we were going to get jumped. Got the whole crew behind them.
Chris Atwood wants to know, what do you feel better playing, hip hop or house?
Honestly, I would say it would depend on the venue that I was playing,
So you like them equally?
Yeah, equally. Yep.
The energy in house music is
Yeah.
great. If you get a crowd that's receptive to the house,
True indeed.
I enjoy playing house
True
music too.
indeed.
So you prepared something for us?
Yeah. You know what? We're going to take it on the house tip today.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited that you're here, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
OG, man. Thanks for coming down to the Function House. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll get Unique up on the set.
We'll be back.
Peace.